Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Taser, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a long gameplay right here. This is my whole Super Bowl run into the championship game. I'm not going to tell you guys if I win or not, but basically, I make it to the final game of Draft Champs with this squad. It's the RG3 squad, Calvin Johnson, Eric Armstead, I think I have a Rondé Barber and a Carlos Rogers. Just an insane team right here. And yeah, I'm basically just going to be talking. I'm actually not looking at the gameplay right now. It's not going to be a lot. I'm not going to try to talk about the gameplay because it's just not entertaining when I try to do that. I'm just not very good at that right now. I need to practice up on that. But I kind of want to express an idea with you guys that I have been thinking about. And it's not necessarily a series I want to start, but it's just an idea that I think is really fun. Now, if you guys don't know this about me, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I like to collect baseball cards, like autographs and memorabilia with any sport, not necessarily baseball. Actually, I collect mostly football. So I collect memorabilia of sports, baseball and football mostly. And yeah, it's just a collection I have. And there's some guys in the card collecting community. It's kind of like its own community, just like Mutt, or just like any game. They have their own community on social media. And so the social media community on card collecting, they do these things called razzes. And if you guys collect cards, you probably know about it. It's sort of like a raffle, but basically they'll have a card that's autographed, and let's say it's worth $10. They'll say there's 10 spots and everyone puts in $1, and then you raffle off one person to get the prize. So basically it's a risk. It's a really big risk because you only have a 1 in 10 chance of getting the card that you want, but you only have to pay $1 for it. So it's not like you're missing much when you do this. You're not giving up much at all. You're giving up $1. So what I was thinking is we bring this over to Mutt and sort of have this in our own little Mutt community. I think it'd be a good idea. Now with this, what I was really thinking is we do something like, basically, I'll do it on stream or whatever, and let's say I'll do a flashback player that day. So 15 people will give an elite badge to me, and I guess somebody will give 5 gold badges. I don't know how it will work. Basically, 16 people will give an elite badge because the throwback player costs 15 elites and then 5 golds, and 5 golds equal an elite. So basically 16 elites. So 16 people can enter. They'll all give 1 elite. If you want to do more than 1 entry, you can, but there's 16 entries available. And once everyone buys in, you only have to give up 1 elite badge, which costs about 15 to 20k. So you're only giving up 15 to 20k, and then we'll open the throwback / flashback pack. We'll open it up, and whoever it is will go through a randomizer, and whoever gets on the randomizer will win the card, and they'll get it for free. So let's say they won't get it for free. They'll get it for the 20k that they originally put in. So let's say we pull a flashback Antonio Cromartie, and I think he goes for 300k or something. So basically, if we pull the throwback or flashback Antonio Cromartie, everyone put in 15 to 20k on it, all 16 people, but one person gets that card for only paying the 15 to 20k. So it's not much risk, but there's a huge reward, and if you enter enough of them, it'll just be since everyone only has to give up 15 to 20k, we could just be in a stream one day and we could just give away a bunch of these cards. And it's sort of like a risk, it's sort of like a gamble, but we do large quick sells. Even just pulling a throwback pack is a risk in itself because you're giving up 200k ish. I don't know what the exact numbers are, but you're giving up quite a bit of coins just to get most of the time just to get something crappy. And so if we do this, you only have to pay 20k to buy in, and you have a chance of getting somebody. A 1 in 16 chance, it's not a big chance, but if you buy 2 or 3 entries, you have a pretty good chance of winning this card. And eventually, you're probably going to win one for paying less than what you would have if you would have just done it by yourself. So I don't know. I think it's a good idea. Just comment down below what you guys think of that, but we have a lot more of this gameplay to go. Holy crap. Let's see. I'll just talk about, the playoff situation, but first of all, please let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of that idea. I really like the idea. I think it'd be really fun. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to rig you guys. It'd be on stream. People would donate their badges, and then I would just straight up pull the card. Once enough people enter, I'd pull the card, and I'd draw a randomizer right then and there. I think it'd be really fun and entertaining. It's a gamble, but I think it'd be really fun. I think the Mutt community would really enjoy that. because you're not really giving up real money. You're just giving up an elite badge, which is pretty easy to get. Most people at this stage in the game can afford to give away an elite badge. But let's talk about the whole playoff situation that's going on in the NFL playoffs. I'm not sure what day this is coming up. It's probably coming up on a Wednesday, this video. And playoffs they're not completely set, but they're pretty set. And I just want to know your guys' predictions on the playoffs. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure this is such an obvious topic to talk about, but this is like a 10-minute gameplay. This is the whole entire road to the championship game. Calvin Johnson gets a pick. I'm not sure if you guys saw it yet, but he gets a freaking pick, and it was amazing. Our defense played stellar, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But back to what I was talking about. Basically, who do you guys think has the best chance of winning the Super Bowl? In the AFC, I honestly don't see any other team besides the Patriots coming out of there for the Super Bowl. I just don't think the Broncos are about it with Brock Osweiler or even with Peyton Manning. I just don't think they're about it. I don't think they're good enough to beat the juggernaut of what is the Patriots when they're good. And then also, I just don't see another team beating them. Like the Bengals, I really don't see them as a playoff team. They've never performed in the playoffs, so why would they this year? I mean, and then Andy Dalton's out, so I just think Patriots are the only logical team to come out of that division, or not that division, that conference. And then the NFC, the NFC's a much tougher conference this year. You have Seattle, who is peaking at the right time, unfortunately, because I hate Seattle. You have the Panthers, who are 14-0, still haven't lost a freaking game all season, which is, they're on fire. There's nothing I could say about that besides they're on fire. And then you have the Cardinals, who have won 8 straight as well. They're 12-2, so they're on fire as well. And then you have the Packers, who they're a playoff team. They're a veteran team. They can win in the playoffs if they're coming in hot. And then you have the Redskins, who are probably going to make it. And then I think the Vikings are the next wild card, and I don't think they're going to do anything in it. But if I'm correct about this, I believe the Seahawks are going to have to go to play the Redskins in the first round of the playoffs at this point in time. So I think the Seahawks will beat them, and then I believe the Seahawks will have to play the Panthers, and then the Packers will have to play the Vikings in their round, and then the Packers will have to play the Cardinals. And then the last 4 teams in the NFC will be the Cardinals, Packers, Panthers, Seahawks. And so basically, I have a feeling that the Cardinals will win. I'm kind of a Cardinals fan. I actually am a really big Cardinals fan. So I think the Cardinals are going to win against the Packers if this is the situation that happens. This is all theoretical, but I'm pretty sure this is what the situation is going to be. And then whoever wins at Carolina, if Seattle wins the game, they're coming to Arizona, but they're a hot playoff team. But then again, they haven't played on the road. Whenever they've been to the playoffs, they've had a bye, and they've gotten to play at home for a while. And then if we play the Panthers, we're going to have to go to Carolina to play them to make it for a trip to the Super Bowl. So regardless of what it is, it's going to be a hard road. NFC, they're just going to beat each other apart. And then for some reason, I have a feeling that the Patriots will pull away another Super Bowl. I hate to say it, but I just have a feeling they will. And that's basically it. This is a freaking long commentary. Well, if you guys stayed till the end, I don't know, comment hashtag I stayed till the end, because probably none of you guys stayed till the end, so I'm just talking to myself at this point. But let me know what you guys think of that idea about the Razzes for the throwback tag. I think it's a good idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy, and keep liking for this daily content that I'm putting out. I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm really seeing a little bit of growth in my channel, which is awesome to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and as always, this has been Taser, and I won a championship. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
This I know. She told me